Hey folks, John of Lucky Loon Outdoors back at you with a review here on the GSI Outdoors Bugaboo Base Camper. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I've had this for about 2 years. I've been doing a lot of paddling, canoeing, camping, kayaking, boundary waters, all kinds of stuff. I've been doing it with a group of 2 people up to a group of 6. Over the course of 2 years, and I'm talking every weekend and week-long trips. I live in Minnesota, so I spend a lot of time in Minnesota and Wisconsin doing all the things. So I put this thing through its paces. I'll start off the top. So what I like is, I'm not going to give you all the features and stuff that you can find anywhere. I'm just going to tell you my experience with it. So what I like is I can pack down depending on the group I have. So if I've got 6 people, I'll keep the big pot, little pot, and the other stuff. But for my boundary waters trip, pack down quite a bit actually, and I really like being able to do this. I don't like carrying a bunch of crap I don't use. So let's take a look at this. This is basically what I ended up doing for our boundary waters trip and for most of my camping trips. I'd get my pot here, I'd throw my stove kit and my coffee maker in the pot, as well as our handle that goes in there, and of course there's all kinds of other stuff you can fit in here. And to make it fit right, you gotta put the little lid on, and then my pan over the top of that, like so. Okay, and then what I'm doing is, with basically all my fire starter and all my smaller things inside, I'd throw it in this pouch, and then I'd still have room for 3 canisters of fuel sitting on the top of this inside the pouch. So at first glance, it may seem like it's taking up a lot of space when you're doing your research and looking for these, but when you think about all the other things you're bringing with you that you can fit inside of it, it's not that big a deal. So for instance, I think we took a couple things out. We had a bunch of coffee in here, of course the camp stoves in here, the fire starters in there, all kinds of stuff. And even when you do use the items up, you can still store other things in there that are loose in your pack. So it is a solution there. You're not just carrying a bunch of dead weight and space here. It's also not that heavy to begin with. So essentially that's what I've got going on here. Works out good. I'm very happy with it. Able to maximize the use on the space on it. It's held up to campfires and to obviously using it on the stove. It's just a standard non-stick quality. There's nothing special about it at all. I mean, you can see there's some gouges in it. It's what you expect from a lightweight aluminum setup. It's simple, to the point, light, and useful. So yeah, I'd buy it again. I recommend it.